Do you know what curiosity actually looks like in your child? It is not just the why questions. It is in their eyes, how their eyes spark, their hands, how they create things, their silence, how they sit and imagine and talk about it, even their mess, how they create and do and undo with the things. In this video, we will talk about what curiosity really means, how to spot in daily life, and what exploration you can do with a child today. No fancy materials, just presence. Hi, this is Harleen Kaur, a curiosity growth coach, helping parents raise confident, resilient, and curious learners so that learning feels fun and not a daily tug of war. What is curiosity? Curiosity is not just asking questions. It is the mind's movement towards wonder. It is the natural drive to understand, explore, and make sense of the world. When you are curious about something, you want to research more about it on the Google. You want to try it and see what happens and how it works. With the error and trial, you come to know, oh, this works this way. If something is wonderful, you watch it with awe. Curiosity is how the brain learns through prediction, surprise, and discovery. Yesterday, my daughter was playing with a small polythene after eating prasad from it. She thought will it float or sink? She took a small glass and put that polythene into that. But it was small. So we put it in the big bowl. And then she came to know, okay, it floats. And then she started playing around with that small glass and in the big bowl for almost half an hour. Glass floating, sinking, and playing with the water. Kids are basically born curious. Every time they touch, mix, ask, build, or destroy, it is learning in action. Schooling and busyness often narrow curiosity to reading and writing, while true curiosity is multisensory. A child can express through multiple ways. Even a learner of any age can express himself through certain ways, in different ways. It can be with the help of drawing. They can draw for an hours together. They can tell stories. They will like to tell, okay, this happened at this point of time, this happened. They can have so much imagination, or they can pretend play. Some children express more through movement or dance, some through Legos, blocks, or craft, some through speech or conversation. When they converse with others, they come to know more about themselves. Some through music and rhythm, some even through non verbal cues. Do you know that? Children can perceive our energy, our non verbal signals much more than us. They have a strong sense of sensing our energy and emotion. So, we need to actually discover and find out how our children express and make more of it. Basically, what are the examples of curiosity around you, around the child? A toddler pouring water again and again and playing with it. A child watching continuously with wonder. A child experimenting with colors, asking, what if I do this? It could be a teen researching something random, something that they like planets, football stats for hours. That's also curiosity. So, curiosity is not taught, it is protected. It is how we make more of what is already present in the child. So, next question arises that why curiosity fades? Why is it that after a certain point of time, curiosity starts fading and it is not no more the child enjoys what he used to enjoy while he was 4, 5, 6, and then learning becomes so much of monotonous. They don't like to read something new, they don't like to try something new, they just become boring, stay in front of TV for long hours. So why does it fade? When an adult give constant direction, do this, don't do this, sit properly, do this, don't do that, why are you moving so much? You make a lot of mess, don't make mess, why you just keep on coloring? Why don't you just read your books? Do you want to become a cook? Why reading book of baking? You have to just become a doctor and engineer. If the child is using colors, do you want to be a painter? Because of constant adult direction, the child stops applying their own mind. Fear of being wrong kills experimentation. Let me do it. She's so small. Let me do it. You will burn your hands. Oh, why not? I do this. You will make more mess. You will take more of time. Taking work for love. Why? Because we don't let child do things. We don't let them do things valid of their age in the name of love. Suppose an eagle do not allow her child to flow at certain age, fly at certain age. Will that child eagle be able to fly? No. Overemphasis on results rather than process. When we just focus on marks, child also focus on marks. He don't focus on, oh, what I can get through this. How can I learn more about it? Too much screen-based consumption reduces deep thinking because mind is in the consumption mode. It is not doing something or applying their own ideas. They are not thinking about it. So it kills their inventiveness, their tendency to know more about things. Think of the last time your child asked a question. Did you answer or did you explore it together? How to observe curiosity? Curiosity is visible if we know where to look. Do they widen or sparkle when discovering something new? You can observe in the children's hands. Are they touching, arranging, building, or mixing? What are they doing with their hands? Voice. Are they asking more questions about it? Predicting, oh, something that can happen with it if they do it, or if someone do it, or narrating their process aloud. Body language. Do they lean in? Do they repeat the things? Do they focus deeply? Time patterns. What activities make them forget about time? They do not come to know that what all is happening around them. So these are basically their interest. This is where their curiosity actually lies. It resides over there. So, what action you can take? You can spend 15 minutes today just watching your child. No correction, no instruction. Take mental notes. What do they naturally gravitate towards? What makes them pause, wonder, and smile? We can just observe them camouflaging in whatever we are doing. Side along, we can observe them so that we do not disturb their environment. Observation is the doorway to connection, and connection is where curiosity grows. A very big question: how to nurture curiosity? Pause before answering. What do you think? If they ask you certain thing, you can make them think. You can make them think more about it. Get their ideas from their mouth. Replace judgment with wonder. Wow, I have never thought of it that way. Create open spaces, both time and environment, for boredom and experimentation. Sometimes we overload children with the activities and so much of stimulation that we don't give them space to explore and think about things, because that leads them thinking and doing what they can do with things around. Connect with people around. Model your own curiosity. Read, ask questions aloud, wonder together, do things together. For example, while cooking, you can say, I wonder why salt makes the dough softer. While driving, you can ask how the car is turning. So, what was the twist and turn in your day to day? One micro exploration you can try today. You can keep 5 things around in the table, visible to the child. And it could be any household objects like spoon, magnet, feather, lemon, paperclip. Sit around and see how child engages with them. See what they do with them. Later you can expand it. Oh, for example, they pick up the feather. So you can talk about, oh wow, this feather is so light. How do birds fly? And you can explore a lot about even a single feather, where birds live, or what else we can do with this. Observe how they explore. Do they group, test, or imagine? You can even capture their process and add it to a curiosity journal. It will help you know more about your own child. Another thing that you can do is that you can do a wonder walk. Go for a 10-minute walk. Spot 5 things that you usually ignore and talk about that with the child. Or see what child talks about by himself. It could be a leaf, a sound, a sharp board. When you return to your house, you can draw or discuss one of those discoveries. Micro explorations are like vitamins for curiosity. Small, consistent doses that keep the spark alive. Curiosity is your child's natural superpower. It is how they learn, lead, and love discovery. This week, try one micro exploration and tell me what your child discovered and what you discovered about your child. You can take a moment to journal what did you discover about your child today. And if this opened something inside you and you want to go deeper to really understand your child's natural curiosity and how to nurture it every day, I invite you to join my 7-day curiosity challenge, where you will receive one small joyful action to spark curiosity and connection at home. You will find the link below and let's start this journey together.